Okay, so here's a small showcase of my entire collection here. Um, that is from an unboxing video I'm never going to upload probably until probably New Year for 2021 and all that. So that came with that one. These are some. This is a Dale Earnhardt gift card. Well, not really gift card, but gift tin set. Bear with me putting the camera on the ground. Here we go. Focus. Thank you. But that's of course what most of you know and buy is the black, red, and white 3 paint job. This was from earlier in his racing career with the blue and yellow Wrangler car. Even though that's a 2000 car. But that was when Wrangler was his huge sponsor. Of course, Monte Carlos. This and the Wrangler car made it for for a delicious lunch. Bacon. Bear with the glare. It's really shiny. Bacon, tomato sandwich, and Coca-Cola. Have a Coke. There you go. Have a Coke here. Under my tires. That's actually a pretty good pun. Have a Coke under my car. I'm gonna run you over. Alright, again, bear with the glare so you can actually see. I'm doing it for the better good. I think I should plexiglass, man. Anyway, here's the 2001. I think it's by the same brand, too. This is 2001 car he died in. Dale Earnhardt Sr. died in. For those of you who don't know. This came from my one friend. This one was a fix and keep. Not fix and return. This is an 88 car. I don't know who this is. Let me read it down. I can't read that. Probably. Ah! Ouch! Oh, fail right there. I don't care. I'm probably gonna go on the America's Funniest Home Video. Anyway, that's a Chris Bix pullback and release car, I believe. Just 2 random cars I've had. A Dale Earnhardt Sr. cereal box car. Joey Logano. Probably Kelly Alberth, as I could have sworn he was in the 31 at one point. Those 3 are all Richard Petty. Wheaties, Pillsbury, Reese's Puffs, probably. That's what that one is. Yeah, that's Reese's Puffs. Rusty Wallace, of course, for the Elvis one. Ford Credit. I don't know. I don't think that one's Kelly Alberth, because I don't think Kelly Alberth was racing after the 80s. I think he only raced 1990, and then he retired. Or earlier, because he was racing a long time. Much like Richard Petty. He might be the guy that actually took over the 31 number. Anyways, back to these two. This one's a Chevy Spartan. I'm trying to remember if that's a cab over or not. That's just a Chevy Apache. Old broken microscope. That isn't broken, but when you look through it, you you try to focus on your object or specimen, you get nothing. It just stays the same. So, an old Hess truck from 2015. It's obviously seen play. Pontiac Grand Prix, the red one. Ford Grand Torino, I should say. There's the boat. There's the Dodge Ram Charger. This thing's technically an MLG on four wheels, just not with all the noises to give me really bad headaches. Oh, here's a dually for you. This is supposed to be a 91 Ford dually. I gotta fix the bumper. It broke when I was moving it around. There's a trailer. Revell. Kenworth Aerodyne. It's the Aerodyne. I broke an antennae on it. Removing this thing that I made. So what this is a M2 Machines. Oh, great! It's got stuff on top. Anyways, the M2 Machines for 66. I don't know. You tell yourself. I think it's 66, right? Yeah, 66. The seats are from the original interior, but the interior, the seats, the door panels, and the dash are original from the original car that I bought. I wanted to just give it an original looking interior, and I had that kind of inside frame. I love the sparkle. As you see, you're enjoying the sparkle. And then we put a gigantic, not small block motor onto it. Side, here's a Peterbilt. Alright, let's move the Mack truck out of the way. I'm gonna put the Aerodyne up there so it's safe for me to move the Mack truck. Shouldn't be grabbing it by the bumpers. The bumper's broken for the 6th time. Actual 6th time. Hey, I moved like a pro. This is the... Come on, focus. This is my Peterbilt. Painted the engine purple because that's all I had. Now I can finally move the Mack back. And I snap the rear end. Some guy being all freaking light on his throttle on his Cummins. There it is, the Mack truck. I painted it Chevy engine orange. Come on. Chevy or... I was curious if I was able to put enough weight on the back of it. And I had this. And I was putting some small die-cast cars like these. Just not these. Is they're on display. But I was putting like Hot Wheels cars on the back of it. And it got to wheelie. You know, it went back and all that. There's a view of your car. This isn't the kit it is supposed to be. This is that. See the little thing there, a little silver thing under the wood that keeps the wood off from the tires. As you see, it has some. As it says, see, I had to bump it up. This silver thing is from a Lindbergh model truck and car kit. I should say it was a double pack. And then that is just a random scrap of wood I had, but. Let me get in here. Yes, I haven't tightened or fastened the flatbed onto it because I am just not done with it yet. Yes, this thing still has improvements to be made to it. We can say, come on. Okay. We can say greatly that I need to go to YouTube Studio to do some things, such as change background, all that crap. Anyway, yeah, I just glued this onto the original frame, and if you wonder what I painted these parts with, take a wild guess. Do 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 do. Okay, if you guessed a can of Rust-Oleum primer, remember the gray stuff? You're correct. You get a new car. No, just kidding. The tires are from the original cut. The front ones. I've modified the front ones, though. All I really did was I took your everyday ladder and held it up to the bottom of it. And then just grabbed pliers and pushed the rubber material. Anyways, we can set this back up. That's just a Greenlight 1/24 scale, 1960s Winnebago trailer. It's got a nice detailed interior. Not going to spend much time on that for some obvious reasons. Then here's the Aerodyne. It's 1/32 scale. It's the tiniest one I've built that's still around. It's a Khalees. I need to move Khalees. Okay. Up here is probably more of my collection. Oh, yes, I'm working on a new model kit. This one I got for Christmas from my dad. Here, so we got better lighting. This one I got for Christmas from my dad. And, this is in 1978, not 79, because it's got the square headlight set up. Here's your interior I did. I tried airbrushing it at first, my new airbrush that he got me to. I think the airbrush cleaner mixed with the paint, and it just kind of just shriveled up. So, shriveled up, looked like water was spilt on it. There's an example of it there, just all splotched and all of that. That is the white in color is just me from not doing it good enough. But I took some good old Testors blue paint with a brush or two, just this one, and painted it. There's your big example. I left that there, but I'm gonna have to take some white and run it along the back here. Did the markers very badly. Painted it. Here's my motor. We did this too. The tires are all set up. And the 57 Chrysler 300C kit, it's buried under there. But I have several other projects that need to get finished first so they can get back up on display. Such as that little Fairplay German boat back there and that dragster. And that dragster. So I'm kind of going to do it in kind of the unburial order. Of course, after I'm done with the 78. But we can get into something else I've had for a little while here. Besides that actual factual Christine 118 scale model. If you don't know what that is just, we're gonna put this outside, some Johnny Lightning tins that need to get dusted off. Everything on here needs to get dusted off. Some, like, old 80s looking San Francisco cable car toy. Any collectible experts, let me know if it is or not. Yeah, this thing. I'm gonna start another video without any flash so you can actually enjoy it.